Now, the offer we were selling is to help people go from Amazon to beyond Amazon, to get them off the drug that is Amazon, so they could go beyond Amazon. And so I said to people, I said, listen, who here has known for more than 6 months that you should have an e-commerce site and be selling your own product? I said, if that's you, I want you to stand up. And I said, only stay standing if you've been walking around for more than a year knowing you should have your own website but haven't done it yet. Everybody else sit down. And then this is what I said to the audience. I said, listen, I don't know if any of the rest of you should buy what I'm offering here today, but those of you that are standing up, you absolutely should buy it. Go to the back of the room now and sign up. And they did. And they went to the back of the room and they signed up. And I said, now for the rest of you who haven't signed up yet, let's talk about it. And I had a flip chart just like this. And I said, what do you suppose is the number one objection to determine whether you should sign up for this or not? And what do you suppose that they said? They yelled it out from the audience. What do you think was the number one thing that they said? Money, right? Some guy thought he was really cute. He's about 3 rows deep, and he says to me, he says, Jason, I don't have any money left. I spent it all with you. And everybody's like, ha, 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 ha. And I looked him square in the eye, and I said, that's not true. You're here right now. You paid for a hotel room. You paid for a flight. So don't tell me it's about money. And I walked up and I crossed it off. I said, what's the real issue? It ain't money. What is it? And what do you suppose they said? Time. Were you guys there? They said time. And I used to think that was a big objection. But the more I've been doing this, the more I've realized when I went back and I've looked through some of the webinars that I've done, half the time I didn't even know why they were successful. And I start thinking about it, and I start studying them more and more and more and more and more. And the more I study it, the more I'm learning about this stuff. I don't think time is the objection. I certainly know money isn't the objection. What's the biggest objection that would hold somebody back from purchasing a product that they should buy? There's only one objection to every product you sell. And I heard it. Fear. That's it. It's not a money, it's not a time, it's not an experience, it's not even a belief. It's a fear. It's a fear. So all of y'all here are selling the path to heaven, but first you got to provide the plan to get out of hell. Can't sell heaven until you get somebody out of hell. So what does that mean? What does that mean? It means this. The beginning of my webinars these days, here's what I do. Before I do anything else, the introduction, maybe I say, hey, you're in the right place. I'm glad you made it. But I first say, listen, if you're worried about blank, if you think you can't do blank, if you say this is impossible, if you say there's no way I could ever accomplish this, and I just hit the objections right away, 2 seconds into the webinar.